Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. So this guy Tech Dev pretty much is outlining in his tweet that he made on the 9th of August, pretty much saying what I've been saying the whole way along, and a lot of technical analysts are looking at this as well, you know, looking at the logarithmic and fib to log settings as well. A lot of people don't do that. They use linear logs on log scale, which, you know, whatever suits you, but personally this is what I use. Always have, always will, and it works for me, okay? And you know, you can see that that's why I get pinpoint dollar accuracy in some of my technicals that I call in corrections and tops. But anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, it's sort of thinking outside the box. That's why I like to use that particular setting. But you can see this guy's trajectory, Tech Dev, you know, it is sort of set up and play is exactly the same as mine. So like I said to you, you come up, you fall back onto the 1.272, then you hit the 2.272, you know, then the next cycle you come up, you get overextended, you come back to 1.272, hold it like a boss. Look, in each July we've come back down to the 1.272 of each bull market cycle. Look, so the July we came down to the 1.272, 2013, 2017, come back down to the 1.272, and now in July 1.272 in 2021. You know, we hold it like a boss. It was a real solid structural level of support, and right now we are moving up. Okay, so this is why I always say, if you're moving up and you're breaking resistance and you're back testing all the support, you're moving up, you're not moving down. Okay, until we start to lose this key level support, then that's when I'll change my bias, and that's the way it is. And like he says, Bitcoin, it probably just is this simple. People overcomplicate it with too many indicators, you know, and sometimes it really is just simple. Not necessarily what's happened before will happen again, but if you are adhering to structure and market structure and you're breaking resistance and you're holding and back testing that as support, then you have continuation. Okay, so it really is that simple. So yeah, there was another tweet that I noticed earlier as well. I'll show you this particular setup, and do follow this guy Tech Dev. I'll drop a link to him, his Twitter. He's dropping some beautiful tweets. Let's have a look at his Twitter just here and see what else he's dropped today. 13 hours ago he dropped this. Look at this. So basically, look, in July 2017, look at the RSI. We created that RSI flag. Look, exactly the same play. We've broken out a multi-week level of resistance, a downtrend in the RSI, which we've literally just done a few weeks ago. That's where we've seen that mega pump from 30k. We bottomed out, boom. Look at this rinse repeat of July 2017 to July 2021. It's almost identical, isn't it? So, you know, people are expecting a massive dump. I do expect a crash, I'll be honest with you. I do think we are looking at a crash for September, or have we had the crash prematurely? No one knows, do they? But September is usually dumpy. I am seeing an ABC on XRP, and I am seeing an ABC on VeChain, so perhaps that kind of ties in with a bit of a dump. Come back down to a key level support for continuation. But yeah, I mean, it is lining up. So yeah, do follow this guy Tech Dev on Twitter. Okay, get involved in his Twitter, follow him. He's dropping some beautiful tweets, you know, and just say CoinsKid sent me or whatever. But yeah, definitely get engaged more in the community of Bitcoin, whether it's to the downside or to the upside or whatever. Just familiarize yourself with the space and the technical analysis on Bitcoin, you know, and so you can have more of a view, you know, take it on yourself and create your own judgment. A lot of people watch these videos and they deem it as financial advice, but it's not financial advice. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only, and all I do is say what I see in the charts and relay that message to you. It really is that simple. Okay, so, you know, break resistance, back test no support, continuation, lose support, back test as resistance, continuation to the downside. It really is that simple. It's simple. Support and resistance. Okay, don't overcomplicate things. So right now we'll take a look at the Bitcoin chart on the daily just there. Okay, so you can see that Bitcoin's bounced off to 20 EMA at the moment. You are hitting your head on the 10, you know, so that's acting as a level of resistance at the moment. So just here for Bitcoin, you are actually retracing at the moment. So let's have a look where your retracement levels are just off the bat. Okay, so off this previous impulsive wave of this daily, okay, on the daily time frame, you can see that you've currently come down to the 0618 just here at 46348 just there for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's a nice area. That's called the golden ratio, the golden pocket, because look, you've come up in impulsive waves, impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, and right now you've retraced to a key level of support looking for continuation. So, you know, providing Bitcoin doesn't fall any lower than this at 46348, you could have a beautiful impulsive wave up out of it. And I'm going to show you the technical target if you do start to form an impulsive wave, but you have to break this eye for this impulsive wave to be complete. Okay, so trade on confirmation of this break of this eye, because if you do, you're looking at a beautiful little impulsive wave to the upside, and it's from here to there, and the next impulsive wave brings you up to 53,328. So you could get that impulsive wave over the next few days and then go into September dumpy. Who knows? But it's all about breaking this high. If you break this high, you're looking at a lovely little trade here for Bitcoin of around about 5.67%. Okay, and obviously trade on the break of the high and the confirmation. But right now, as you can see, like I said in yesterday's video, okay, you are coming down and bouncing off the EMAs like a boss. The 20 each time, look, as you have a corrective wave down, look, you're moving up. Impulsively, correctively, impulsively, correctively, and when you're coming down, you're bouncing off this yellow line, which is a 20 EMA on the daily. So that's good. That's golden for continuation, providing you can keep doing that now and come up and break this high. Okay, you could come up here basically over the next few days for Bitcoin, then have that September dump. At that point, you would retrace. It looked awful, but you retrace to a key level support before breaking up against that 50k and coming up to a technical target, which is obviously equally this high here and this high here for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what's in front of us, providing we hold support and we don't actually fall any lower than key levels of support. I've told you, like, the one of the main levels of key support here for Bitcoin that we do need to see held. Okay, so providing we bounce here, providing we bounce and break this 10 EMA on the daily and come back up and form a new impulsive wave, that's your new technical target. From this point right here, you're looking at further appreciation of around about 12% for Bitcoin. Okay, so we're going to leave that in there if that is the impulsive wave that we're starting to form right now for Bitcoin. Now, there is obviously equally a reversal wave that can form here. Now, to form this reversal wave back down to where you formed it at 43k, 43924, you have to retrace deeper. And with that, if you start to see Bitcoin losing the daily 20, okay, and starts to lose a golden ratio, potentially you're going to form a reversal wave just here, okay, coming back down to where you form this wave just here. Now, if you do start to do that and lose that support, that's where you can see a new impulsive wave down, coming down to 40k down here. Now, for me, that will be actually quite negative, okay, and that you will be rolling over in the market right there for Bitcoin. But I don't anticipate it until we lose support, okay? So it really is that simple. Right now, Bitcoin is a little bit of a pickup. We might go into the weekend quite positive here for Bitcoin. Yes, that's basically Bitcoin, you know, a simple, quick little update right now. If we can find support of this golden ratio in the 0618 at 46348, we could start to form a new impulsive wave up here, taking us up to 53k. But like I said to you, I do expect some kind of dump in September, but because I expect it, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come. It's just the ABC correction that I'm seeing on some of the alts here that are sort of telling me, you know, the only reason they come down is because Bitcoin shits the bed. Okay, so do anticipate that if Bitcoin loses this support, you know, you're looking at a little dump down, at least a reversal wave coming back down here to test this as support, you know, where you could start to pick up at that point. But you lose this key level of support right now, okay, that could get quite nasty for Bitcoin, to be honest with you, but we'll look at that if it comes. Okay, but yeah, that's basically Bitcoin. If we can form the impulsive wave right here and break this high, you're looking at a beautiful little trade up here, long up of around about 5% long up to that 53k. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. I hope you enjoyed that update, quick and swift. I'll be back tomorrow with another update on Bitcoin. Do follow that guy, okay, get involved in his Twitter and just say CoinsKid sent me. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.